Boxing Media in association with BOXXER. Johnny Nelson, another big fight night for Sky Sports, a brilliant top of the bill, and to be fair, the undercard is solid as well.
You know what, we start live streaming at 5 o'clock, and from then, live streaming, they're good fights from then. I think we come in there at 7 o'clock, but the fights are good from 5 o'clock onwards, and I'm like, why can't we squeeze these on the show? They're good fights. Of course, you know, the main attraction is the top of the bill. There are some excellent fights on the inner card as well, and Dan Aziz, I'm so looking forward to that fight. And they're just good fights. You know, Karen Dubois, look at the development of her. You know, a young girl called Shannon Ryan. It's a pro debut. She's backed by AJ Squad, and I'm telling you now, there's some good fights on the bill. To the top of the bill, Riakpo, I think that is going to be a fight. I think it's going to be a wicked fight. You've got two unbeaten fighters. Juma has had 14 fights, knocked out 7. Riakpo's had 13 fights, knocked out 9. Someone's had less fight, more knockouts. You look at the career of both fighters. Riakpo's up there, and he was kind of having a slight indirect dig at Juma to say, you've been around so long, you're on the England squad, you're with the Salons, you've done nothing. Why is that? Now he knows why he ain't done nothing, you know. But Juma's a great talker. He talks a great fight, and this could be either an absolute nightmare for Richard, or this could be his best knockout ever, because he's in with a good fight and he actually understands what's in front of him.
Well, it was interesting you say that, because I spoke to a few people, Juma, Dan Aziz, even Chris Congo, all three have been on the scene a long time, but no one's really backed them up until this moment.
Yeah, without a doubt, it's having the opportunity. Listen, that's what boxers done. They've given opportunity to fighters that never really had one before, that was overlooked because there were newer toys in the box. And so, and again, you mentioned Dan Aziz. Dan Aziz, to me, is a throwback kind of fight. He reminds me of Hagler. And I'm a massive fan, and I humbled myself to say, you know what, I'm glad I'm a fan right now. I want to see development. His fight, he's going in there with someone that's beating him in the amateurs, that manhandling me in the amateurs, and he's not afraid of telling you, this man beat me up. You know, I love that story, because the same thing happened to me in the amateurs. The guy beat me up, I had to defend my British title against him. He's thinking I'm still defending the same fighter. I manhandled him, and the way Dan is talking about it, I thought, I like that. He wants to show him he's grown up. He wants to show him, listen, come, let me show you what I got.
Fair dues, man. And obviously this week there's a lot of boxing on this Saturday. You've got obviously Warrington Martinez.
Yep.
So you guys are competing with obviously the Zone.
You know, we're not competing. You know, if you're a boxing fan, everybody gets what they want. If you're a Warrington fan, you get a chance to see Warrington. If you're a Riakpo fan, you get a chance to see Riakpo. So everybody benefits. And that's how the business side of it, the moral side of it, that's not my business, not your business. Let them know what they want. But if you're a fan of your fighter, you're going to watch it. So everybody wins. And so to me, listen, I'm going to keep an eye on what's going on up in Leeds, because, you know, I want to see what happens with Martinez and Warrington. I want to see how that rolls out. So as a fan, as an ex-fighter, all I see is fighters having a chance to earn money, earn a living. So it's all good.
Where do Sky fit into this whole Eddie Hearn, Frank Warren back and forth? Because it's been really heated the last few days. Where does Sky fit into all that?
Not Sky's business as far as I know. You know, listen, Frank Warren used to be the main man. And Frank Warren, he used to be my promoter. Before Frank Warren, Barry Hearn used to be the man. You know, so Frank, you know, he's still trying to keep hold of some kind of power, some kind of respect me, young man. And Eddie's a young buck. He's causing trouble around the world, upsetting everybody, saying, no, you know, and like it or not, Eddie's the best promoter in the world, and he is, and other promoters won't like to hear that, but he is. You know, he talks the talk, walks the walk. He'll say whatever he can to get bums on seats. I rate him massively. You wouldn't have seen his dad. His dad was a proper bad man. And so this back and forth between he and Frank Warren, that's between him and Frank Warren. I think a lot of egos are involved there. So that's just how it is.
They've had back and forth on interviews, but what do you think would actually happen if they both walked into the same room, they come face to face?
Eddie will absolutely muller him. His mouth's too sharp, too smart, too cheeky. And Frank, I mean, I think Eddie will get the better of him. Eddie's like, I've seen this young man from when he was 10 years old, and he knows the sport, but he's cocky with a bit of rudeness and arrogance with it, and that's why he ruffles feathers with a lot of promoters that have been around a long time. They don't like his style, they don't know what he's doing. But you know what? I think they've got the biggest international stable out of all the promoters around the world. So I think I'd put my money on it. I put more on it any day of the week.
Good stuff, Johnny. So, anything else you want to tell the fans about, anyone else to look out for? I know you got Adam Azim in a big fight as well.
Great card. We start live streaming from 5 o'clock. Get involved from 5 o'clock. There's some good fights on the bill. There's some good fights where you'll think, you know what, it's a good card, and it's a chance to back the fighters that people just are not aware of. There's some good stories on the bill. There could be a couple of upsets on the bill, but get involved from 5 o'clock.
Johnny, thank you, and all the best Saturday night.
Pleasure.